Hi Pisces, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's Christina and this is the third reading I'll be doing for you. So I'm brand new on YouTube. Maybe you've seen another one of the Pisces videos. That would be a nice thought. I'd like to start by saying the same thing that everybody else does. If this doesn't resonate, check one of your other planets, or why not another reader. We are many doing the same work, but we do it in slightly different ways and we have slightly different energies. And for you, the viewer, the best thing is to have somebody with an energy similar to yourself. I'd also like to point out that these readings are very specific. So chances are very big that it's not going to resonate with you. But it seems that Spirit wants me to work this way, at least now in the beginning. Please come with views. That would be much appreciated. And if Spirit knows that the viewers want to have it in a different way, then they're going to assist me with that as well. But now in the beginning, this is the way I'm supposed to do it. So if I just reach one person out of 10 who watches the video, then that's what I'm supposed to do. You can check your other planets. I mentioned that already. And even your rising or ascendant sign. That's the house or the sign that's on the horizon when we pop out. The rising sign tells us a lot about how we're perceived socially, and in a certain amount, even how we project ourselves socially. And it gets less and less significant with age as we get to know ourselves better. You can check your moon. That has to do with your emotions. The Venus sign is a good one as well, because in a female horoscope, it tells us a lot about how the woman projects her femininity. And in both male and female horoscopes, it tells us a lot about what the person likes, loves even, appreciates. Mars is interesting. It tells us a lot about the fundamental resource, fundamental energy resource. I felt there was something missing. That we can access. So this will make that's a very interesting thing to look at, because if you have Mars in Aries, for example, it's going to be a lot different to if you have Mars in Cancer. If you read up on it, you'll understand why. And finally about that, yes, if you don't know where you have your planets, astro.com, fantastic site where you can go in and you just put in your birth details, ask your mum what time you came, and you will find out all this information, several other signs as well, and north and south nodes, etc. I'm not an astrologer, but I'm very interested, and I accept and understand that the planets influence us a lot. They really do. And you, my dear Pisces, water sign, sensitive, mystical, sometimes unpredictable, because, well, you hang out and you check this a little bit and then you check that a little bit closer, but wonderful, sensitive, loving people, and often very spiritual and often quite medial as well. Medial? I'm Swedish Australian, did I tell you? So sometimes I get all tongue-tied, a little bit of nerves, but also because I'm used to working in Swedish. So I'm sort of translating. Anywho, card fell out, 9 of Swords. Let's see what that has to do with your reading. I lost my train of thought. I think maybe because I'm supposed to talk about 9 of Swords, it actually came up like that. So it's not really bad, but it's not really good either. So the 9 of Swords for me, it's a sign of quite a heavy energy, often depressive and anxious, or just tired and exhausted. So we'll see, Pisces, what Spirit wants to tell you. Wants you to to know and understand. Hopefully I can convey it. So the cards I work with are called the Goddess Tarot, and they are made, written and painted by Chris Waldher, an American artist, and they are fantastic. The whole major arcana is made up of different goddesses from different cultures and different time periods all over the world. And this deck has taught me everything I know. And they're still teaching me. So I'm very reluctant to change, even though I like to test other decks, but I'm really no good for them. To be honest, we should be honest, because I'm confident that I do a good job anyway with this deck. So here we are. There is something with a young Pisces woman. She could even be a child, but I doubt it. I think she's a young woman, and she should be maybe between 21 and 26. She's not older than 26, and she comes up here upside down. So she's not really herself at the moment, and she's feeling weak in a sense, quite weak. And the Nine of Swords has been followed up by the Four of Swords here, so it sort of confirms this sense of tiredness, heavy energy. She's quite recluse, I believe. But there's also something happening here. Yeah, she's quite cut off. She's not communicating with the people or the world around her. And there's something here about a legal issue. Could be concerning money. Quite heavy. But I do believe there are solutions happening here. There are solutions on the way. Dear Pisces, my heart bleeds for you. I have a similar situation, but that's not what we're talking about here. I see your situation, and there's some kind of litigation happening. And perhaps you have been sued, but I think it's more likely that you are suing somebody, because I see in this process, in this legal process, you're saying stop. The bullshit stops here. I wish I could explain more about it. But I can see money, and I can see possible work, manual labor, but artisan work. So that's not manual labor, Christina. Artisan is a goldsmith or I can't think, painter, sculptor. Yeah, hairdresser. I think they're artisans a lot of the time if they have this sense of aesthetics that they should have. But I also see here something with studies. Yeah. So there could be something here with that you're under training or under training, that you're studying to become what you want to be. And there's been a legal problem of some sort. So I can't specify it more than that, but I can specify and reassure you that everything will be all right. So you're anxious, you're quite depressed and worried and heavy, but you have a good lawyer who's working hard, and he's powerful, and he doesn't take any bullshit. I've said that twice this reading. I can't believe I'm swearing. Well, I can, but not on video. You'll know this card, I think, many of you, the Six of Staves. It's a victory card. This is the most wonderful card we can see in a situation like that, because it really confirms that whatever problems you're having at the moment, you will override it, and not only override it, you will overwin it. Nej, that's Swedish. Övervinna. You will win over it. You will win. Yeah. You will be victorious. That's a great word. You will be victorious. And I'm breathing heavy. So I can feel you. I can feel your angst here. This will be fine. You're in a big period of transformation. So what is happening, I can't speak, is all meant to be. I can't confirm that it's karmic, but I feel it very strongly. You need to go through this situation. You need this experience for your personal growth and not least of all, your spiritual growth. And often we end up in these kinds of situations where we actually have to fight for our personal honor. And I think that's a big part of it for you. But you are loved. I also see some travel. I see some travel. So you have that to look forward to as well. That's it, Pisces, for this week. I hope that I've reached at least that one Pisces young woman who is having a litigation. And if you're not watching yourself and somebody else is who recognizes the situation, please share. And I need as much help as I can get. And you can say, what a load of bullshit, I don't like what you're doing. That's the third time. What's with me? You can also tell me that you don't like what I do. But I'd really appreciate it if you could confirm what I'm doing. Let me know if this resonates with you. Also let me know if you would like to see my readings in a different way, made in a different way. And to like and to subscribe. Yeah. Please. My sales pitch is coming. No, it's not. We have to look at the oracle cards. Sorry. Let's start with the yogic path. Wonderful cards. The book is written, the text is written by Sahara Rose. She's an American yoga expert, and you probably know her already. And she's written the text, and the artist is Danielle Knoll. They are fantastic. So let's see what Spirit would like to tell Miss Fish about her situation and how they can help her. Come on, pop out or I will have to split you. All right, let's see. Here we are. Tantra. Now that comes from spirituality. Yeah, I didn't say that this book, they have things on spirituality. There are also Indian deities here. Yoga asanas and chakras and they say Tantra comes from yoga. Well, what do you know? I thought it was spirituality, but I was wrong. That's okay. All right, so Miss Pisces, this is what Spirit wants you to know. The balance of masculine and feminine. You're expanding into liberation. Tantra. So that's the meaning of it. Moving past the dualistic mind that judges everything as right or wrong, you're heading, Americans say headed, so I have to correct it. You're heading to the greater truth that comes from integration. The structured masculine and flowing feminine within you are merging, allowing you to move toward infinite consciousness. I think that has to do with your litigation and that actually standing up and for your rights and being strong enough to get a lawyer and get into court to litigate. It takes a lot of strength, and I think that takes a lot of masculine strength. We women are the softer kind who'd rather negotiate and, yeah, keep everybody happy. So this is, I think, what they are talking about, that you at the moment need a lot of your masculine self. The mature masculine within you creates presence, focus, stillness, and determination. The mature feminine within you results in creativity, flow, movement, sensuality, and nurturing. Both genders require a balance of these two categories. Continue to invite in all aspects of yourself, your light, your shadows, your Shakti, your Shiva, your cognition, your intuition. Yeah, a lot of growth taking place for you, young Pisces woman. All the best of luck. We'll have one more card. Doreen Virtues, messages from your angels. So, let's see what Spirit wants to tell you through Doreen Virtue's wonderful cards. I wonder how many tarot decks or oracle decks she has made. I'll have to Google it. I think I have about 4. Here we go. Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing. That's great, because that's with the anxiety and depression we saw earlier. So it's not always so precise in time, especially in the normal reading. You just see the situation as it is right now, but tomorrow you might feel very different. So your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Yeah, that helps a lot. I'm sure you feel a lot of anger and unforgiveness at the moment, and for men and women we have different ways of dealing with that. A man often gets angry. He will punch a wall, or the pillow at least. We women, well, I shouldn't say that because I'm actually more like the man. I get really angry when I'm depressed and anxious. But women, generally speaking, tend to just go inwards and shrink and become incapacitated. And yeah, I think that's what you've been. But I think that's where you're getting help from your masculine side. And it's good for you, this litigation. All the best of luck. And thanks for watching. Bye.